Hi everyone, I'm going to do a really quick video, kind of like a before and after, because I'm going to dye my hair with something a little bit different than what I normally use. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys because I've seen lots of really good reviews about it, and it looks like it's a really good product, and you can YouTube it, and there's quite a few people that have it's really changed their hair colour, so I'm hoping it's going to work. And what it is it's called Scott Cornwall Colour Before, and it just looks like this. And what it's meant to do is restore your hair back to its natural colour after you've dyed it. So obviously I've dyed my hair thousands of times, and at the moment it's kind of like a black / a brown with some kind of like purpley tint in it. Obviously before that I had these special effects, red and the XXL live and all stuff like that. So at the back it's got this colour chart where it says full colour, wrong colour and then restored colour. So it's meant to say this is what your hair is, natural, this is what you dyed it, and then this is what it take it back to. I've seen quite a lot of people's roots go ginger, but I'm not too worried about that. But I know it's not going to restore it back to my natural brown, because I've bleached it before, and I've bleached sort of my whole hair. And when I went on holiday last year, I went to Egypt, and the pools obviously had a lot of chemicals in, and they stripped my hair, all the red, because I had the special effects in, and it stripped it to like a blonde. So I think that's what's going to happen, because that's what happened from all the chemicals in the pool. But yeah, it says that it doesn't have, it contains no bleach or ammonia, so you're not bleaching your hair, so it's only going to, lighten it back to its natural colour, so you can't really use it as a bleach. But yeah, I just wanted to show you my hair before. And obviously this is what it looks like. I got the extra strength one. Where does it say extra? Oh, here we go. I got that extra strength one because people say to use this if you've got a lot of colour build up or your hair's really dark, and mine's both. And this is £12 or £10 I think for the normal one. So it's quite expensive, but obviously it's a lot cheaper than a salon. So I'm just going to zoom in a tiny bit. So this is the colour of my hair. There you go. It's kind of like an off black colour, and the roots are obviously a little bit darker. So yeah, I'm going to pop this on, and then I'll come back to the camera and show you what it looks like with it on, and then I'll wash it off, because I think it's quite a lengthy process. I'll wash it off and then I'll come back on camera, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So see. Hi everyone, so I've got it on my hair now. As you can see, I've wrapped it in cling film because it's just going to help the process, and it says to leave it on for up to an hour, so I'm just going to leave it on for an hour because I've got a lot of dye in my hair. So yeah, the things I'd say about the mixture is that it's really runny. It's not like normal dye where it's quite thick, it's really runny where you put it on and it will just all drip everywhere, which can be really annoying. It's not really something that you want, but never mind. There's a lot of mixture, so I didn't really need 2 packets. I only brought 1 anyway. And another thing I would say is that it absolutely stinks. It's just like the worst smell that I've ever smelled. It's just disgusting. It smelled like coleslaw mixed with eggs. When someone throws a stink bomb and you get that horrible eggy smell, it kind of smelled like that, but with a bit of coleslaw in. It was just sick. It was a really horrible smell. Anyway, yeah, I've wrapped it in cling film to help the process, and that'll just keep the heat in because you don't want it to be cold. So I'm going to leave it on for an hour, and I'll wash it off, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys. Everyone, so I'm back, and I've just used the Colour Before, and this is how my hair's turned out. I'm really happy. It's so much lighter than what I thought, because obviously I've dyed my hair so many times. I've done it jet black and brown and bright red and purple and stuff like that. So it's had so much colour on it, and it's gone a really light colour. I am fully zoomed out. You can't quite tell how light it is in here, but if I turn the light off, no, you can't really tell. But it's really light, and it's kind of like a light bruh. Obviously there's a few roots and there's a few patchy bits like here, but you know, that's to be expected because, you know, it's sort of like years of dye that's building up. So I'm really happy with the result. It's turned out really well. It's fairly even. I mean, I've only used it, I've never used it before, so it was hard to know how to kind of apply it. Yeah, I'm really happy with the result. One thing that I will say is that when you have the cap on and you go into the shower, well, not the cap, I just put cling film on my head. I went in the shower and I thought, oh no, it hasn't worked because my hair just looked the exact same. But then they give you a buffer, which is kind of like a shampoo that gets rid of it from your hair, so it stops, you know, developing in your hair. And you have to first rinse your hair out for 10 minutes, or 5 if you've got short hair, but my hair's fairly long and it's really thick, so I did it for 10. And then you apply the buffer, half of it, for leave it on for a minute and then wash it off for 5 minutes, and then you apply the next half like you would your normal shampoo, and then just wash it off. And then I've blow dried it and I've kind of straightened it. I haven't straightened much because there's still some, you know, bits that I can't bothered. But yeah, this is the result. I'm really happy with it. £11. I would definitely use it again. You can dye your hair straight after now, so if I wanted to I could, you know, put another dye on. But I'm just going to leave it alone until I go out and find a dye that I like, because I could get someone to pick a dye up for me, but I'd like to, you know, see the kind of dyes that I want first. So yeah, I'll put a before and after picture. I did forget to take a picture, but I have some on my cameras from when I've done like tutorials and stuff, so I'll just put one of those in. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the down bar, and I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you enter my giveaways and everything like that. So yeah, see you later guys, bye!